Hello, Jester Good here. Today we're taking a look at the LEGO Star Wars Rise of Skywalker Pasaana Speeder Chase set, which has 373 pieces, 3 minifigures, 1 BB-8, and retails for $40 in the United States, where I legally purchased this at Learning Express. Just want to make that clear. Okay, don't take down this video because I actually paid for this and purchased this. They had it out. That's on them, but I got it. So let's take a look at this. So our first minifigure is Rey, and this version is exclusive to the set, at least at the moment, with this white outfit. Actually looks pretty cool. I am disappointed they're still using the same face from the Force Awakens set way back in 2015. They should update that. Beyond that, though, she also uses the same hairpiece as those sets, and you can see some back torso printing and an alternate face where she looks pretty peeved. And Rey also has her lightsaber. And of course, we can't forget BB-8, which just seems to be the same design they've been using since The Force Awakens. What's probably the most interesting figure of this one is the First Order Jet Trooper. Now, I might be mistaken, but I believe that's a new piece for the helmet. I really like that design. It just has some really cool shaping to it, some good printing, though mine isn't perfect. You can see some kind of smudges at the edge right there. And there's also a pretty interesting torso design where you have this red marking. Pretty similar to the next minifigure, but we'll get to that in a bit. Also, this jetpack piece is really cool, and that has a stud there, which is a printed 1x1. And that covered up some printing you get a good look at now. And yeah, guess what his face print is underneath. Doesn't take a genius to guess. It's going to be the angry clone face. And this next minifigure is the First Order Speeder Driver. Very similar design to regular First Order Stormtroopers. Well, I guess the ones from The Last Jedi. You got a new torso print, though, with that red marking as well. Same face underneath as you'd expect. And at the back, some more torso printing, which you can see continues right there. So for the builds of the set, you got the skiff-like build, this little outpost design, and then what I would guess is a tread speeder. So the skiff-like build has a nice red and dark tan color scheme to it. Like, that's the part that stands out the most with any of these builds, in my opinion. It matches pretty well. There's actually a lot of nice red with these Rise of Skywalker sets. And there's even some nice part usage. For example, using this piece, which is the chassis piece, as kind of like a railing actually works really well. I haven't thought of that before, and that just kind of covers up that back end. There's enough space to fit some minifigures standing up, as you can see with Rey and BB-8. Also, this seems to be a stick to maybe maneuver the vehicle. I'm not sure if that's clear from the box or if it's just like a little blaster or something. But it's a cool and interesting build. I like nice part usage of that skier piece right there. It actually works pretty well for whichever one they were going for. There's also some more space to have some minifigures standing up and even a 2x2 jumper to maybe put some precious cargo or have BB-8. If you consider BB-8 a friend or precious cargo, that's up to you. There's some nice stickers at the front. You got one there, one on the side, another one on the side on the 1x4 tile. Also on this flag piece, there's one on one side and another to the other side. Another sticker and a sticker right here. But yeah, pretty cool build. Some other little features that I almost forgot about. There's a stud shooter on this side, which you guys know how those work. Just push down there. Stud goes flying. And these at the back aren't adjustable or anything. I was expecting them to be adjustable, but they just kind of are stagnant there. And I don't know. I don't totally dig that design. I think they could have done something a little bit more interesting here, but that's not really up to the design of LEGO. That's more the design of Lucasfilm and all the vehicles in the movie. I do like this tubing here, though. Just little details like that. Give it a little extra, I guess, flavor to it. Also, some clear pieces at the bottom to make it look like it is floating. So that's it for the main build, but there are still 2 other builds to the set. The first of which is the Tread Speeder, or at least what I would guess is a Tread Speeder, since one of the characters is called the Tread Speeder Driver. I like the sand blue on this vehicle and the dark gray color combination, but as a whole, this looks very, I don't know, ununique, very generic, I guess would be the better word for it, because it just feels like something from another licensed theme that they plopped in here. You know, one of those $20, like, it's a set with like a big motorcycle, and then there's like a $20 villain side build. This is like the $20 villain side build. The tread itself, I guess, works fine. Instead of using a back wheel, they just have this bumper piece right here, so it slides pretty easily. And you have enough space to fit some minifigures sitting down at the front to control it, and at this back area. Also, some stud shooters at the side, this time with translucent green studs. But yeah, not too much else going on here. Oh, this piece right here can actually be adjusted upwards, but I think it's really just meant to be built this way. So that's it for this vehicle. And finally, there's a little outpost build, nice binoculars on one side. Also tan flag, which is also used on the skiff-like build. I like getting the flag piece in that coloring. This crate has nothing interesting on the inside. There's actually literally nothing on the inside. And over here, this crate is filled with some weapons. You have what seems to be like a razor-like build, a shovel, and a grappling hook. And that just fits onto this 2x2 jumper very easily. No other features with this set. Let's just take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. As for the box of this, it's the square $40/$30 box size. Even my proof that I purchased it at Learning Express right up there. You can see they're way overpriced on stuff. And at the back, you got some more features shown. As for the instructions, at the end, there's an ad for some of the other sets. You do have the whole full wave right there, which yes, I am showing because guess what? I purchased this legally, so I could show it. And let me put my thoughts on each of these. Cool color scheme. Pretty, I guess, overdone vehicle. Cool color scheme, pretty overdone vehicle. Cool color scheme, pretty overdone vehicle. Everybody's been complaining about that face. Cool figures, overdone vehicle, and this looks pretty bad. Cool set, but I have Krennic Shuttle. This set I actually really like. It's just a cute little small set. And then this, I really like how they filled up the gaps, unlike some of the other Millennium Falcons. So there you go. I do have more of these sets, so expect reviews in the coming days. And over here is just a minifigure checklist of the fall sets. So overall, the Rise of Skywalker Speeder Chase set has some okay builds to just mediocre builds. Like, I think this build, while I guess it functions fine, is very mediocre. It doesn't feel like a LEGO Star Wars build. Doesn't feel like it has its own unique voice. It just feels like something from another license plopped in here. Outpost build is okay. This is probably the best build, the skiff-like build. I like the color scheme there. I like some of the piece techniques they have, like this part used for railing at the back. That's pretty clever. And as a $40 set, I feel like it should be $10 cheaper. I think a better price for this would be $30. It doesn't feel like it's worth that $40 price tag. The minifigures are pretty cool, though. They're like slight variations of things we've gotten before, I feel like. So they're not super pop-outs, even if they are exclusive. So yeah, I'd rate this one a C+. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.